journey. Ain't nothing changed. A little stronger, a little wiser. Maybe a little more. Acapella. Whoa. Kim treasure people with the weather. Whoa. I got it. Boy, don't make me be the devil. Whoa. He knocking on the door and know the password. Gave me his blessings while I'm hotter than the last verse. Yeah, president.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans will need to be on top of their game if they want to come away with win number 9 on the season. It's the Broncos going up against the Titans.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome everyone to the Music City, just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, you know, he'd say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad, good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down. They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The drive will start with an option going left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Come on, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here we go. Ohio. Hut. Big Ed.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Watch left. Tight end to the left. Let's go. 1, 9,
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Second down following the run.
Here we go. Let's go.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Well, now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there.
Come on. Hut. 4 down.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I know you felt that one.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Come on, 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Bound to lose one.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Let's go. We got 3 down.
They'll set up a throw. Goes underneath for Henry. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November. already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Detroit! Detroit!
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
A dime look defensively here for the Titans on third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go!
And the slot man goes in motion left.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Right, 58, right there. Flex round! Flex round!
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. First down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Brendan Langley picks it. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Back to throw here. Caught by Snead over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Come on, let's go.
And the wideout in motion. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's third down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
The Titans on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Ohio. 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 Watch safety creeping. Ohio. Safety creeping. Flex round. Switch. Flex round. Flex round.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
The
leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Back to throw. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Give him 30 yards there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 49 yards out. Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Motion man. Flex round. Here we go. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. Come on, let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Titans on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Brand 38. Got three down. Ohio.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Double tight, double tight. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, look at 56.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
Watch right there. In the weight room. All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
319.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And some room to roam now. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big run there by Henry. 45 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. throw. And some room to work. Finding room to the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. In the red zone this time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Switch. Let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Green. Leopard. Watch it. No. Check. Patriot. Let's go. Green, 39. Over.
They run the counter now on 1st down. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on 3rd down for the Broncos. 56 yards on the ground.
Go, run.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go, D. All day.
And now here's a carry heading left. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set. Watch it now, Barney. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
The play clock's running down. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 5-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And McManus able to put it through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Get loud. I want to hear you. Come on, let's flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Let's go.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it again with Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem with me. Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Caught by Cobb. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
So second and 10 here. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel, and I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Toe bashed. Super toe.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Little motion now from the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
Here we go now.
On first down, Scott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
Back to the Philly.
They'll keep it on the ground. Scott. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down near the 34-yard line. That second down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll look to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Come on, let's go.
He's back to throw. Snead's got it. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Back to throw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Titans on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Let's round. Ohio. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And he'll spike it with 16 seconds remaining. So the D-line's going to spread out. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Out come the Titans now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain through